me get this fixed. Hi guys, welcome to my reading. Okay, and that may or may not stay. Let's see if I can fix it. There we go. That's better. How are you guys today? How's everyone doing? I hope I'm finding everyone well. Let me get that adjusted. Okay, that's pretty good, I think. Whoa, I can work with this. I can work with this. Hi, Esmore. Hi, Rob. Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome. Hi, guys. Hi, Bianca. Hi, Marco. Let me try to get this tripod moved. I think I'm eventually going to, like, put the camera right in front of me. You know, like right here. So you guys can see the cards in front of me. But for now, the tripod will do. Okay. So guys, I'm going to start off today and I am doing a earth reading, but I'm going to do all the signs. I'm going to do that from now on. So, whoops, they may not be super long, each one, but let's go ahead and dive into each one. I always start off with the cardinal sign. So I'll be starting today off with the Capricorn, okay? But I wanted to kind of go over the 3 cards I pulled for the earth signs in general before I do each individual. Hi, Bianca, you're Taurus. Yeah, so before I do each one in individual, I pulled 3 cards for the overall earth energy. And let me tell you what I have so far. I have the 10 of Cups, upright. I have the World in reverse. And I have the Emperor upright. Okay. So what I'm seeing so far right now for the earth signs, immediately the feeling I'm getting, and I'm sure you guys are feeling right off the bat, is it's in regards to family and home, or just pure happiness. It's in regards to your happiness, earth sign. The world is here in reverse. There's the 12 zodiac signs that the soul is supposed to go through before he's completed. Each lesson is learned in each zodiac sign. He's gone through them all, but now that it's in reverse, it means the cycle is being repeated. It's not completed. Oh, that makes a rhyme. It's being repeated, not completed. So, earth signs, you are completing a cycle, but then you're being told to go through it again. You have to redo it. It's like you took a test and you forgot to, you know, mark your answers on the computer and it didn't save, and now you have to go retake that test again. It's not that you don't remember everything and you're not going to get through this faster now that you've already been through it. I think you will be getting through this cycle faster again, but you're having to retake the test. You're having to redo this cycle over to, you know, actually get some credit. Then we have the Emperor. Now, I like him because he's smart, he's wise, he's in control, he gets things done, he's powerful, he's very masculine. But the only negative side here that I can feel, besides him taking the lead and making up his mind and staying grounded and going forward with strength and confidence, I feel he's not very good at his emotions. And being that we have the 10 of Cups on the left here and the Emperor on my right, I feel like he's having to deal with a lot of emotions. The 10 of Cups is not just a happy sign for a promise of happiness. It also means overly emotional. You have 10 cups of emotions. You have a lot going on emotionally. You're dealing with a lot. And I feel like a few of those things are, you know, love, confidence, family, job happiness, self-happiness. There's a few different, you know, aspects that the Emperor energy, you can be male or female, is dealing with. And the Emperor is in the very beginning of the major arcana. He has not gone through everything like the other different parts have. The major arcana are major life standpoints. And the 4 represents grounded, stable growth. Like, you know, the Empress represents a mother. She's growing a plan, or she's growing a family, or she's growing something that's a desire, and she's going to give birth to that plan. So the Empress is giving birth to a plan, and the Emperor takes that birth, that entity, that person, that idea, and he builds it, and he makes it an empire. He makes it something worthwhile and grounded and stable and unwavering, something that will last forever. But the one thing that the Emperor is not good at is handling emotions. He hasn't really gone through that. He has gone through the High Priestess mode, so he knows how to do it. But he tries to be more of a power person than an emotional person. He does have eagles up here at the top of his towers. And the eagles do represent water. The white eagle represents water in alchemy. So that's interesting because he does have to balance out his emotions. And again, you can be a he or a she, okay? But you're going to have to balance out your emotions. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. There is going to be a balancing, okay? So overall, right now for the earth signs, there's a balancing of emotions and there's a repeat of a cycle. Now I can get started with each individual sign. And excuse my desk, guys. It's kind of a mess. I'm so sorry. Last night I dropped wax on my desk. And whatever. I'm not the most organized person today, but I will get to it. Okay, let me go ahead and cleanse some of these cards while you guys are here. Okay. I hope I'm finding you all happy and good today. You know, we've been going through some heavy energy, but, you know, it's for the best. We got to go through the fire to come out clean. All right, let's go ahead and cleanse these cards. Cleanse your energy. Spirit, welcome to this reading. I welcome you in my heart, in my mind, in my energy, in my soul. Father, I welcome you here with me to give me the vision I need for this reading, to give me enlightenment, to give me strength to see through the dark and realize what the truth is. What is the truth and the light of the matter? Spirit, please help me get to the truth and the light of the matter. Please cleanse these cards. Give them new energy, new meaning, new truth, new energy, new meaning for this reading. Earth signs, new truth. All right. I'm going to be using 3 decks today, guys. I'll be using the Legacy by Circo Manchetti, however you want to say it, the Divine Tarot, Gateway to the Divine Tarot, but it's like called the Legacy. Whoops, sorry guys, that was crazy. And then I'm going to be using my Tarot of Dreams, which you guys know already, and then my Visa Viscera deck. It's the one that's the cards in reverse and forward, so I like that deck. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with the middle deck. I'm going to start with my Tarot Dreams. Okay, let's go ahead and do it for Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. Let's feel your energy, Capricorn. What is your energy? The later part of July, what is your energy? July to the beginning of August, what do we have going on for Capricorn? Capricorn, what is going on, Capricorn? What's going on? What's in your mind? What's in your heart? What are you challenging? Who are you dealing with? What's in your energy, Capricorn? I do feel Capricorn is very stern. Stern, 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 like grounded, okay? Oh, and I've been shuffling and I keep having faith, but this time it's in reverse. Capricorn, there's a lack of faith. There's a lack of faith. Whenever you have a lack of faith, I feel like you're doubting spirit. You're doubting goodness in your life. You're thinking that nothing good's going to happen. And Capricorn, you generally do tend to be serious. You tend to be practical and realistic and very stubborn, you know, because what you think is right, you stand strong and tall to it. And with this faith card in reverse, you feel like, I thought I was really doing the right thing, and somehow I keep hitting a hurdle, and it doesn't feel comfortable, and therefore I have a lack of faith, because when I feel I'm on the right track, I strongly feel it. It's a very strong, deep feeling inside me. So why am I feeling like I'm on the right track, but there's always a barrier? And this is causing a loss of faith in the greater spirit. Okay, I also feel like we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm just going to keep pulling from the bottom here. You expected a harvest. You expected something to come into your life, Capricorn. Again, you can be sun, moon, or rising. You expected something to go well. You started a relationship and you thought it was going to be fruitful, but somehow it's not at all. You're dealing again with this karmic cycle. You were supposed to deal with something, but because you refused to deal with something, the universe is showing you what your path is not the right one. You're not going to get a harvest your way. And this is causing the loss of faith because it's unsatisfying. It's a very unsatisfaction kind of reading. Look at that. Expecting something great, but you don't get it. Wow, that's pretty sad, Capricorn. Let's keep going. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. There's a lack of balance, Capricorn. There's no balance here. It's also the balancing out of emotions and possibly more than one partner. But it's in reverse, so it's that devilish sign. It's like that devilish card. Capricorn, what else is going? Give me 2 more cards for Capricorn. Capricorn. Give me 2 more cards for Capricorn. Something not in reverse would be amazing. Capricorn. Okay. Wow, another reverse. King of Swords in reverse. You thought you had it all together in your head. You thought you had it all there. You were smart, you were wise, you had a plan. You had something in mind, and it was not fruitful. It's like you had an idea to talk with someone, and look at the bottom. 10 of Swords. You had an idea to talk with somebody, to voice your opinion, or confess something, or just speak about a dream, and you got shot down. It's a karmic cycle. And we have the Chariot. This is the Cancerian energy. Capricorn, you could be dealing with a Cancer. Okay? But you were going forward. You are going to go forward. And I think and look at the bottom here, we have 3 of Cups. Capricorn, you could very well be involved in a third-party relationship. I'm just going to keep that up here at the bottom. What I see going on here is you had your idea about a specific someone in a third-party situation. You thought it was going to go a specific way, and you thought you were grounded. With these 4 poles, you thought it had a good foundation, a good beginning, a good start. You felt positive, you felt happy, you felt like this is a good thing. And look at these Tauruses. There's lots of Tauruses in here. And look, there's the Capricorn sign right here with the balance. You're not at your best, Capricorn. Okay, you're not at your best. There's that Capricorn symbol. You're not at your best. You're very unbalanced. Let me get my feeling here. It is about relationships. You didn't take any of these relationships serious. Not a single one of them were serious. Not a single one meant something in particular, like big to you. You had hopes for it. You were happy with them, but you weren't really thrilled. You never took any of these relationships serious enough to make them fruitful. You played some games. You were unbalanced. You might have given someone more attention than the other. Or maybe this is in reverse for you. Maybe this is not you, Capricorn. Maybe it's somebody that you're dealing with, Capricorn, and this is what they did to you. However it resonates for you, forward or reverse, just let me know in the comments. But Capricorn, you're not at your best. You have a loss of faith. You've doubted God. You've doubted spirit. You've doubted good things in your life. You're very depressed. You're thinking, this is not going to work out. I'm just sad. I'm going to be miserable. I'm going to be alone. The wheel's down here at the bottom. Things have turned, but you don't notice a difference. You think, here I go again. My life doesn't get any better. Every time I try to make something good for myself, it ends up messing up. So why should I try? Why should I continue to try anymore? And then over here again, you picked the wrong thing. You decided to go after the wrong person. Whatever you did, you went after the wrong person. And maybe Capricorn, somebody went after the wrong person and left you in the cold. But somebody chose the wrong person. And it's not going to be a fruitful relationship. It's like, it doesn't have a good foundation. It's not going to produce good fruit. And then here you have yourself unbalanced. Your emotions are unchecked. You're angry one minute, sad the next, and you're not revealing your truth about your true feelings. You're not really saying how you really feel. You're keeping a lot of things hidden, and this is causing an imbalance in your life. All of your good ideas and thoughts got shot down. Somehow, someone put you down to where You don't have faith and confidence in your own ideas. You think that what you have to say doesn't matter. The King of Swords can say what he likes, and he's listened to and he's respected. And he's very wise. When it's in reverse, it means you're just disrespected, you're not listened to, your ideas don't count, or you feel like they don't count, or you feel like, why bother thinking about anything else in the future? I'm so much in depression. I don't want to try anymore. I don't want to continue. And then you have the Chariot. Okay? Now this is that Cancer energy. There's a feminine energy here with this card. Could be a friend, family member, but you're going forward. Even though you have to redo this cycle, it's for the better. It's because you have to go back around, get control of your feelings and your emotions, and face something you probably haven't faced before. The Cancerian has the two dualities here, the yin and the yang, the masculine, feminine horses. And there's a call to emotions. There's a call to the subconscious. When the Chariot's here, it means that you have a very good outcome, and it's on the way. It's success, it's positive, it's a very good thing for you and your life. It's going to bring forth rejuvenation and a big zestful spirit, but you have to kind of go through this for the moment, okay? You have to redo this because clearly you chose the wrong thing. Spirit, give me more information about the Capricorn. Give me more information about the Capricorn. What is going on with the Capricorn? What is going on with the Capricorn? Capricorn, Capricorn. What do I have going on for the Capricorn? What is going on with the Capricorn? Okay, what is going on with the Capricorn? We have the Three of Swords. Okay, so the Three of Swords generally means that there is heartbreak, there is some kind of issue that's going on, and whenever you see this, it means it is in regards to a third-party kind of situation. When you're dealing with a third-party situation, it's not generally a happy matter. It is dealing with some kind of pain. You do have to start over. You do kind of have to deal with that again. So you do realize that there's something that needs to be attended to emotionally wise. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Emotionally wise and in your heart. Also in your family. There is people that you have to deal with. There is things that you have to attend to. So it's something that needs attention. I feel like because it's in reverse, you're not really facing it head on. You're kind of avoiding it. So when you have to avoid something, there's generally an issue. And when you're avoiding something, you're kind of beating around the bush. You're not dealing with it. I'm so sorry. So when you're not dealing with it, this is why you have to repeat the cycle. Oh, hi. I'm kind of working right now. Can I get back to you?
Could you give me a call when you get a chance?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. So when you're kind of avoiding something, you're not really dealing with it at the time. So you're having to redo that cycle. And I think that's what this disappointment is. You thought you could get around your life without having to deal with it, but you didn't. You didn't deal with it. And you're having to redo it again. So this is all you're thinking. This is what's been wrong with your thinking. You thought you could just kind of dust it under the rug, this third-party situation. Just dust it under the rug, deal with it, you know, in another lifetime. You figured that if I start sowing good seeds now with someone new, or if I start sowing good seeds in this lifetime, I don't have to pay for the mistakes I've already created, the karma that's already been following me. I don't have to deal with that. And somehow, in your thinking, it was wrong. And you did think that. You did think that you could get your way around what happened by good deeds. Because Capricorn, and on a lighter note, you've been trying to do good deeds. You haven't been a bad person. Okay, you have been giving. You've been giving your time. You've been giving attention. You have been trying your best here, which is showing here in the cards. You have been trying your best. You've been doing your all. But you've been doing your all in the wrong direction. Have you guys ever done that? To the wrong person or the wrong thing. It's like you're putting all your effort into the wrong area and you just wasted your time. You've basically wasted your time. You still haven't dealt with this issue, which is karma from what you've done in this lifetime or another lifetime. You've hurt someone in a third-party situation, you've crushed them, you've hurt their heart, you've damaged their lives in some way, and you have to pay for it karmically. You have to clear the karma. You have to clear the energy. You have to make amends. You have to try to make that right for you to start getting the fruits of your labor, for you to start going forward and not redoing the cycle over and over again. Because you're going to get away with it. The farther you get from point A, even though it's a circle, the farther you get from point A and you make your way all the way around and you're at 180 degrees at that time, you feel like you're so far away from it that you've conquered it, you've moved on. But then you keep going like the chariot, you keep on going forward and you make full circle again, and then you end up in the same part A, you end up in the same area. And that's kind of what's going on, Capricorn. You're going around and around and around, possibly with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, you are going around and around and around. And look at that, bottom of the deck. I didn't even pull it. We've got the World again, in reverse. You see that? You've got the World again in reverse. So yeah, there you are, stuck, doing this again. You know what I mean? At the beginning of my reading, I had the World in reverse for all earth signs, and it's really showing up here in the Capricorn. I also have the Eight of Swords. You feel trapped and bound to someone. And it may not even be someone. Maybe you're blaming someone. Maybe you think you're trapped and bound to a specific person, but really you're trapped and bound to this karma. Okay? You're trapped and bound to the karma. You have to deal with it. You have to face your karma. I'm sorry that you thought you couldn't, you didn't have to deal with it. And Capricorn, this is either you or it's someone else you're dealing with. But someone here involved with this Capricorn, could be themselves, is not dealing with karma, and they are feeling bound because they have a contract. They are bound. You have to deal with the karma. You cannot run away from it. You cannot put a Band-Aid on it. You cannot pretend to run away from it because it's going to catch you. And every time you go around that circle and you're at 180 and you think you're home free, you're going to keep going, and then boom, you're right back again. And you're going to keep hitting this wall. Every time you want success, you're going to hit a wall. I'm sorry this isn't a more positive reading for the Capricorn, but here we have death and transformation, which is the only positive side I can get out of this reading for a Capricorn. It's in reverse. And you're not, it's still negative. You don't want to see that there is transformation with this death. You're trying to get something out of it. Someone's trying to transform you, which is spirit, and you're still trying to get something out of it. Okay, this is death in reverse. You're meant to transform, but do you see how their backs are turned to the spirit that's been transformed in the sunlight? There's a new day. This person has risen. They're busy looking at the bones and the death, and they're not looking behind them that the new day has started. The transformation already took place. The good news is you're going through a death and transformation. There is a that is ending. One of these people in the third party, or maybe both. Maybe you had two boyfriends or girlfriends and they're both over. All of a sudden, they're both over. Maybe you're just ending it with everyone because you're so angry that your life is kind of falling to shit, for a lack of better words. Because here you are with the Five of Wands, battling. And you're battling everybody. And here's the number 5 for change. Change is coming, but you're still battling. It's like you're battling the change. You don't want to face it. You have some regrets. You have some heartache. Yeah, you're smart. You're not stupid. But you still are refusing to deal. Okay, what was my other deck that I was going to use? Yep, the Legacy. Capricorn. Give me 2 cards for Capricorn. 2 cards for Capricorn. 2 cards for Capricorn. Give me 2 cards for Capricorn. Give me 2 cards for Capricorn. Ooh, and I have a nervous energy. Like, Capricorn, you honestly feel like someone's going to come at you. You feel like someone's going to get some kind of vengeance on you. You're a little bit nervous. You're afraid of what's coming. You think that there is something worse that's going to happen. Wow, this was at the bottom of the deck, and then I kept shuffling, and it popped up anyways. It needed to be here for Capricorn. This is the year that you're working on yourself. This is the year you're fixing yourself. You're dealing with your issues this year. You have to. You may not even want to, but you have to. I feel like for 3 years, you've dusted things under the rug. 3, maybe 6 years. Okay, but this is the year of transformation. This is the year you have to deal. This is the year why you notice that, you know, karma keeps coming around at you. Ooh, okay, well, that one wants to come out. Huh. The beginning of my reading, I had Emperor. Here's the Emperor again. Yep, he wanted to come out. You're very strong and you're trying to move on and build, but you're not dealing with your emotions. So yes, Capricorn, you're building. You are building, but you're not dealing with your emotions. Here's the proof in the pudding right here. And my right ear is ringing. We have the 5 of Cups. So you have the 5 of Cups, which stands for a loss of an opportunity, a missed opportunity. You had a chance to make something right with the right person, but you failed. And you hurt them in the process. You had a chance to make karma fixed and address karma and build good karma, which is what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to build good karma, fix it, address it, pay attention to it, focus, work. But no, you missed the opportunity. You chose the wrong person. You did the wrong choice. You did the wrong thing. You avoided the truth and you avoided your feelings. This is a regret also of not dealing with your feelings when you should have. And look, 3 cups in the front. I know it stands for 3 months, but we're dealing with 3 years or 3 months. You've probably been doing this for 3 months. You've been, yeah, 3 months. You've probably been cheating or lying or seeing someone on the sly for 3 months. Or someone's been seeing someone on the sly for you for 3 months. And you're just dealing with the karma. This is what happens. This is what happens. I don't think I have to go any further. I'll give one more. What's the outcome? What's going to be the outcome for Capricorn for the next couple weeks? What's going to be the outcome for Capricorn? If he doesn't deal with his feelings, what is the outcome? He feels trapped and bound. There's fighting. There's bad conversations with him and this person. There's discord. There's regret. There's feeling loss. There's anger. There's sadness. You're refusing to deal with your feelings, but at the same time, you're being forced to deal with it. So what is the outcome? What is the outcome? What is the outcome for Capricorn? What is the outcome for Capricorn? What is the outcome for Capricorn? Look at that. Ha! 3 of Swords again. 3 of Swords twice here, Capricorn. And the 8 of Wands. I mean, 8 of Swords. I'm sorry. Again. I wish I had a more positive outlook for you, Capricorn. You have 8 of Swords twice and 3 of Swords twice. You are going to be bound and trapped. Bound and trapped to this third-party situation until you deal with it. You need to deal with it. This is your karma. You have to deal with it. If you're not the Capricorn that is doing this, I feel like you're kind of at a loss for the next couple weeks. You're sad. You're going to be melancholy, and you're going to feel hurt. I don't see 8 of Wands. I don't see a lot of communication. So I honestly want to say, Capricorn, you are involved with these 2 parties or 1 party, and you're you're killing communication. You are stopping the communication. And it's probably going to go on for about a week. But communication is going to be at a loss for at least a week. 8 days, okay? 3 to 8 days. You're not going to have communication. Maybe you got caught. I don't see the 7 of Swords here, but maybe you got caught, you know, and you're not going to communicate with them because you're embarrassed or you're hurt and you don't know what to do. But karma's going to make you deal with this one way or the other. Karma's coming around for you full cycle. That's why the world is here in reverse. You have to redo it again. You picked the wrong choice. You did the wrong thing. You should have been making a Two of Swords decision about someone that you need to clear karma with. I'm not saying you have to be with someone you don't want to be with, but I'm saying if you don't deal with your emotions about the person that you hurt because you were so tough and mean and self-righteous that you just hurt them and you don't want to deal with that karma, you don't realize that you have feelings for this person. You may think, screw them, I don't want this ex. I don't want anything to do with this person. I'm not attracted. I don't want them. They're shit. They're shit in my life. I don't want them. But that's the problem. You're not dealing with your emotions. You have regret and hurt from what happened, and there's unfinished business. There's a lot of unfinished business. And it's up to you to deal with it or not. But death is here, and you're not dealing with it. So be your own judge. If you think that you don't need to deal with any of these situations and you've already closed the door and you've healed, it's you. Interesting. Very interesting. I also feel like what you thought was finished isn't finished. Okay? There's unfinished business, and something's going to come around to you this week. It's going to be a surprise. You're going to think, in regards to this 30, I hope it's not a 30-party situation. In regards to the third-party situation, it's not over. You're not even looking at the transformation. Something is still alive. Turn around and see it. There's something still going on. Interesting. Okay, that's pretty incredible. Capricorn, I wish I had a better reading for you, honey, and I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe if you do a personal, I can find some hope in something good that's going to happen. But there's unfinished business. There is a cycle to redo, and there is a third-party scenario. I don't know if it's a romantic or it could be work. Maybe you thought, your divorce was finalized, but it wasn't. Maybe you thought somebody left the house, but they didn't. And maybe you thought something was over with someone and they just revealed they still have feelings for you. Okay, that's quite the possibility. Maybe someone that you care about still has feelings for you. I don't know, but there's unfinished business, and it is in regards to a third party. I'm going to go ahead and move on to, who should I move on to? Virgo or Taurus? Do I have Virgos in the house or do I have Taurus? Virgos or Taurus? What would you guys like me to do next? First one that I see on the screen, I'll do. Who's first, Virgo or Taurus? Virgo. Tracy Root, you got it, babe. Okay, sorry guys, that was kind of a race there. I got 2 Virgos, 1 Taurus. Okay, so I'm going to be doing Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, my pet. My pet, my pet. Okay, yay. Virgo, what is going on with you, you little virgin, when we all know you're not a virgin? We all know you're one of the sneakiest signs out there when it comes to how good you are in the sack. And it's a very good. It's not practical and boring like some would like to think. It's actually very erotic and well thought out. Kind of devious, kind of very well thought out. You make sure everyone's satisfied in that department. Kind of an OCD in that department. Okay, I'm going to start. We are good, right? Okay, I'm not a Virgo, but I know I've been with a Virgo, and they are not practical in the bedroom. They're very well thought out, and they get the job done better than a lot of people, even Leos and Scorpios. Okay. Okay, Virgo, what's at the bottoms? Let's just take a look. Ooh, first we have the Lovers. Virgo. Okay, great. We see relationship. We see twin. We see a soulmate. Okay, more importantly than a twin, Virgo, you have a soulmate. There's a special someone out there for you. Okay, I'm going to put that there at the forefront. There's someone that you love. Uh-oh. But someone that you love. And I just shuffled, guys. You saw me. We just did this card for Capricorn. But there's someone that you love. But there's been some heartache and some regret and some sadness and a missed opportunity. There's a missed opportunity with the soulmate. You should have taken up with the soulmate. but you did not. You kind of, either you did this, Virgo, or someone did this to you, Virgo. But there's a missed opportunity for a soulmate. Something happened in the past. You guys could have been together and someone walked away for whatever reason. Then we have the Four of Swords in reverse. It's on your mind. It's heavy. You're not sleeping and resting and going into your emotion. You're refusing to. It's on your mind, but you're refusing to rest. It's basically something that can't be put to rest. I mean, who can put to rest a missed opportunity? Again, this is kind of like that cycle for all the signs. Remember, I had the world. I had this world upside down. There is a cycle you have to redo. And how can you rest till it's been dealt with? I kind of get the same feeling. I don't want to be like a cookie cutter here, but I'm kind of getting the same feeling like there was a missed opportunity, Virgo, but it was with a soulmate. Someone you could have had a great future with. Yeah, we have the Nine of Cups. Someone that was the answer to your prayers and a wish come true and a very emotionally fulfilling, self-gratifying, mutually gratifying relationship. But you were a little bit selfish. Nine of Coins. Yep, that's the Virgo. You were a little bit selfish, worrying more about yourself than this person and your relationship with them. We have the Seven of Cups, wandering eyes. You may have cheated or someone cheated on you. Or you thought they weren't the best option and you weren't really sure if they were the right option for you. Maybe you just didn't think they were the right person. You weren't sure. With the Seven of Cups, yeah, you're not sure. I mean, that could just be it. It's not that you hated them or you're mean to them. You didn't feel the feeling and you didn't understand the deep connection that you had. Ooh, Ten of Swords is after that. This relationship ended really badly. It was painful. It was probably very painful on both parties. Okay, so I've got these here. All right, Virgo, so it was painful for both parties. I'm going to go ahead and clarify this deck. Look, we were dealing with the Queen of Cups. Again, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Cancerian. Feminine energy, Virgo, or masculine, doesn't matter. There is a Cancerian energy here. I'm going to do this a little bit differently. Okay, you go get it. I'm very busy. I'm very, very busy. Okay, well, go get it for me. You go do it. I can work. I'll be done soon. Okay, so there is someone that you were working with or seeing, and I feel this soulmate has water in their chart. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with this Virgo person. Okay, that's definitely what I'm seeing. This person was very spiritual, intuitive, healing. We have the High Priestess, which isn't surprising for a water sign. Okay, this water sign, it doesn't have to be that this person is a water sign, but water represents your spirituality and your intuition and your emotions. So I want to say with the High Priestess, you caused this person to go within. You kind of caused this person to conjure up hurt. You're dealing with a lot of hurt. There's a lot of pain that you're dealing with, and she's trying to heal you, Virgo, or this person's trying to heal you, Virgo. Or you know what I mean, vice versa here. The pain was so immense that someone has to go to alternative methods to heal you, or you heal them. You have to turn to moonlight prayers. You have to turn to mantras. You have to turn to meditation. You have to turn to the 5D. Someone's having to turn to a spiritual method of some means to help heal the damage. They're having to be ultra spiritual and ultra nurturing. The Queen of Cups is very much like the Empress. She's very mothering and very nurturing. That's what the Cancer sign is. That's their, leader of their Virgo. That's their cardinal sign. She's the mother of all the zodiac signs. She's mothering them. So I feel like maybe you could have, a mother involved here. I'm just going to keep going. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. What else do we have going on for you? Give me another card here for Virgo. What do we have going on here, Virgo? What do we have? Come on, Virgo. What else is going on with you? Look at that. Nine of Coins again. It doesn't necessarily need to be in reverse, but I feel like it does right now. You have the Nine of Coins twice. It is selfish. You were looking at yourself, but it's in reverse. It means you've left this person alone. You left someone alone. Four Swords. You've been quiet, you've cut them out, you've ghosted them, or they've ghosted you, Virgo. And maybe they haven't completely ghosted you. There's some small communication, but it's minute, minuscule. It's not something that you can be like celebrating about. Then you have the Palace of Swords. It's a very cold environment. The situation that you're feeling with this person is cold, cold-hearted, cold communication. It's not warm. It's not pleasant. It's not loving and affectionate. It is like it's like a hospital to a beautiful hotel room that's like full of comfort. Here's the comfort. Here's the hospital. Nobody likes hospital food. Nobody likes hospital beds. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes the doctor to come in and give you some bad information. It's cold and it's communication that you don't want to hear. And I pray to God no one is in the hospital, because sometimes the Palace of Swords can represent hospital. Maybe someone is dealing with the hospital, and if that's going on, my condolences and my apologies, and I send you love and light. But this does represent a very sad, cold communication and environment. Because the Nine of Coins is warm, happy, and at peace, comfortable in her surroundings, but it's in reverse. So Virgo, since this is your sign right here, Virgo, I'm going to go ahead and jump out on a ledge and say it's you, Virgo, who is not feeling comfortable. You're feeling cold. You're not feeling at home. You're not feeling welcomed, and you're feeling uneasy, and you're feeling like because of this missed opportunity, your life is kind of paying for it. But you have a wish. The person that you wronged or the person that wronged you, you're still giving them a chance, or they're still going to give you a chance. They still love you. They're still comfortable with you. They can forgive and move on. They can forgive, and they still have a wish that you can have fulfilled with them. There's still something fruitful. It's not lost. And also the Five of Cups represents change. Not everything is at a loss. There's still two cups that are not gone. So there's a chance to fix this relationship. It's not over. It's not dead and gone. Could also be including a Leo. We have the Queen of Wands here. Just wanted to throw that out there. I'm going to go ahead and give 3 clarifiers with this deck. Check it out. We got Queen of Cups here at the bottom again, in reverse. Queen of Cups. All right. Well, Virgo, what's going on, Virgo? Virgo. Oh my gosh. Eight of Swords, Virgo. You're trapped. You're bonded to this person. This is a bond. It's not necessarily a trap, but you're bound. And I know you're bound because this is a twin. For those of you that follow twins, it's either a twin or soulmate. You are bound. There's some soul karma and contract here. You cannot escape. I mean, you can literally escape. So this person can literally get up and walk away from these swords if she wants to. She's got the ability to stand up and walk away and cut those ropes with those swords, but she's still there, and she's staying there dealing with it with her eyes closed and bound because she knows that this is part of her internal cycle. Mentally, intellectually, in your brain, you know that this connection is real and deep, and you cannot just escape it. That's why you're having the Eight of Swords. Sit behind me if you want to, but I'm not going yet. Then you have the Tower. You have the Tower. Something tragic is either happening in your life, and I hope not with a hospital and a tower. Something shocking is happening for you, Virgo. I'm going to get to the bottom of it, but something shocking. This is old thought patterns coming down. This is a relationship coming down, or this is something that you didn't see coming. And the mask is falling off of the Tower. I don't see two people falling. Usually there's people falling from the Tower, as you can see. But here in this version, no one's falling. So it's already happened. For those of you that are watching, Virgo, this already happened. It's not going to happen. It already did. Probably within a week. It's already happened to you, or it's happening today. But it's already done. Something shocking, transforming has happened. You're going to be shocked. You're going to have to deal with a lot of different surprises. Wow. I don't want to know what this huge surprise is, Virgo. There's a big surprise. Big reveal. Big reveal. What's going on with this, Virgo? Matthew, please stop. Oh my gosh. Woo! King of Wands. Definitely dealing with a Leo fire sign or a Sagittarius. Stop it, please. It's loud in my microphone. a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Someone's involved with that. We definitely have air, okay, which is funny because Virgo in the tropical chart happens to be Libra most of the time. So this could be a Libra Virgo person, because if you're a Virgo in the Vedic, you're a Libra. Stop it. Okay, so anyways, this is what's going on here. Then you have the Ten of Wands. It's a very big burden and you're carrying it home. There's a house there in the background. I like when people walk away with it, but you know, he's walking home. The journey's almost over also is what I'm feeling with this. Okay, the journey's almost over. You're almost at your destination. You've been carrying this burden for a very long time. It's deep. This is like a very deep, deep, deep rooted issue. Okay? And you're almost done. It's almost at resolve. Again, I feel like you still have some loose ends to tie up, but with this Tower here, you're definitely dealing with it. Okay, what is the outcome for this situation? Stop. What is the outcome for this situation? For Virgo, what is the outcome? Don't touch that. What is the outcome for this situation? Matthew, stop. Okay, guys, hold on. Ponder on this thought. I'll be right back. I have to go put him away. I'll be right back, guys. Whoa. You see what happens when you fall on the chair? It's okay. Don't worry. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Please forgive me. My chair tipped over when I got out, and he got scared, and I had to get him a bottle. Okay, lost everybody. Lost everybody. Everyone that wasn't patient. I'm sorry, guys. I don't expect you to be patient. I don't expect you to. I'm really sorry about the pause. Okay? I had no idea what twin flames were until this happened to me. Wow. Actually, this situation thrusts onto the twin flame path. Wow, guys, yes it does. For some people, yes it does. You are wonderful. Here's me, the Leo twin flame, willing to love and forgive my Virgo who ran away from me. He's working, at the hospital. I know he is feeling bad, but I hope he will be okay. I'm sure he will, guys. I'm glad this is resonating for some of you guys. Remember, always take what resonates for you and toss what doesn't. Sometimes the message is for you and sometimes it's not. But the message that I am getting right now for the Virgo for sure is in regards to relationship, which could involve marriage or just a divine ordained relationship. There's a shocking event that's going to happen because karma has to be served. You've done something wrong. I'm just going to be frank. You or this person to you. I'm just going to say person. Okay, someone's person has done something wrong. They hurt their twin or their soulmate. This is a divine love that they were meant to be with. You were put here for them, or they were put here for you to intertwine or meet or learn something, okay, or be together. But with the Five of Cups, there's regret. There's only regret when you have already gone through the Three of Cups situation. The way I see the Five of Cups is you had the Two of Cups, which is a relationship. See if this makes sense to you. You had your Two of Cups. You had your cup of love. It was between two people. And then you went and got a third party involved. And it threw a wrench in the whole happiness. And that's the Five of Cups. And the reason she's still able to hold two cups is because someone's willing to forgive. Someone's willing to forgive and hold on to what they had, even through this horrible third-party situation. Okay, this tower's coming down because you hurt them, you have to pay the price. The high priestess knows this. She's trying to avoid karma. She's trying to stop, she's trying to like conjure up some way to not deal with something that's going to be as harsh as it should be. Maybe there's, you know, you trying to fix something karmically by good deeds. Maybe you're helping people out financially. Maybe you're just saying prayers and affirmations, and you're trying to help the situation not be as intense, which is very good. And this also could be the feminine energy and a masculine energy moving this relationship forward, even through the hurt. Yeah, look at that. 7 of Cups at the bottom. Options, selfishness. This is why you feel trapped. You're bound to them. This should be right here with these 2 cards. You are absolutely bound to them. And you probably have even said that in some of your texts. I feel stuck with you, or I always feel stuck to you, or why can't you let me go? There's going to be some kind of verbiage in communication that involves let go, burden, or bound. Someone is using these words. And that is because there is a binding agreement and a binding soul contract and a binding mutual soulmate kind of love here. You're damn right you're bound. Some people are. You can't escape it. Even if you walk away and explore your different little cups, you're not going to escape the reality that you're not trying to deal with. That is why the Tower's here to say, sorry, it's coming down, baby. You tried to not think about it. You tried to not feel it. You've been a little bit selfish. Look at the King of Wands. He's kind of like the Emperor. Again, kind of selfish. You got that Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, which is fiery, strong, and masculine, and not dealing. And that is why this 10 of Wands is carrying a burden. A lot of fire signs tend to be a little pushy. And they tend to be the boss or the leader. And you know what? When they are, they have karma to carry. So Virgo, you might be dealing with a fire sign. And maybe this is them to you. Okay? Maybe they're causing the problems in your life. They've caused the heartache. They've caused the pain. And they have karma to carry. Karma to deal with. And I just feel like the cycle that's ending with this 10 of Wands is, right, oppression. But it's also the karma that needs to be cleared, and it's almost done. It's almost done. And my TV got loud. Don't you guys love it when the commercials come on? It's like blaring. He's watching Bolt. Hang on, guys. I have to turn the TV down. Okay, guys. All right, Virgo. So something's going to surprise you. You're going to get a phone call or a letter or some kind of information that's going to say whatever you thought was happening is it's not good. It's not positive. The only positive is you're going to finally deal with your cycle, your karma. You have to deal with it. Ooh, that wanted to pop out. Check it out, guys. It wanted to pop out. 5 of Cups, 5 of Cups. What's your karma? Well, it's easy. It's right here. Virgo, your karma is a third-party situation and the regret from it. Maybe you cheated, maybe you didn't, maybe someone cheated on you, maybe they didn't, but because of a third party, it has ruined your relationship. Maybe because you walked out on somebody because of a missed opportunity you didn't take, you're feeling the heartache. You're not going to have fulfillment in your life till you deal with the karma. And karma's coming for you if you don't come for it. Gosh, this is an intense reading today with the Earth. I didn't know it'd be so serious or practical. Virgo, give another outcome. Virgo, what's happening with you? What's happening, Virgo? What's another outcome? What's another outcome, Virgo? Keepers. Okay, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Working very, very hard, diligently, focused. Very focused. I also feel like Pentacles represent 2 of Wands, choices about the 2 of Cups. Something's not being let go. I'm sorry, I'm getting more of a meaning here. Six of Swords, somebody needs to walk away. Four of Swords again. Okay, what I'm feeling for you, Virgo. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles. Not only are you working on something very diligently, it's something you've been working on for 8 years. Somebody who's listening can probably resonate with this. Take what resonates, toss what doesn't. This specific message that I'm getting channeled through me. Someone's been in a marriage or a relationship for 8 years. And there's a surprise about it. Maybe you thought it was over and it's not. I don't know, that's what I'm seeing. Maybe you're just tired of trying after 8 years. It's like repetitive. You're going through the cycle again. The 8 is the infinite symbol. And it's going over and over and over again and again and again. Repeat, 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 repeat. It's also the number of power. So I feel like you're taking your power back. You're tired of a repeated cycle. And again, the beginning of my reading, all the earth signs are going through another cycle again. So I get it. It's the definition of insanity. Your life is on a treadmill. You're not going anywhere. You're just moving. And you're not progressing. So yeah, you're stressed. The Four of Pentacles. You want to let something go. You want to let this regret go. But the only way you can let this regret go is if you leave someone. Six of Swords. You got to leave that third-party relationship behind. You got to end it. The bad one. There's a soulmate. You should not leave the soulmate behind. You should not leave the soulmate behind. But you have to leave behind a third party that does not fit with the Two of Cups. Your lovers. You have a soulmate destined for you. Your job is to figure out who that is. By taking action with the wands and making a choice. Two of Wands. You have a choice to make. Probably a fire sign is involved here with this person. You have a choice to make. Make it. Make it, because you have a soulmate and the other person is not for you. If you don't get it through your thick head, excuse me, I'm sorry guys, it's not you. It's not you, Virgo. It could be someone else. This is the other person I'm talking to for you, okay? Whoever this is that did this, get it through your head. I don't care how many times you jump on that hamster wheel, you're not going anywhere. You're never going to complete this worldly cycle until you face it and you deal with it and you take your karma out and you deal. Deal. You have karma for you. Deal. And it's not her or him. It's not your soulmate that's bringing the karma. It's you, because you don't see them. You don't see them or you reject them. It's like rejecting God. It's like rejecting source. If you reject the universe, if you reject what the universe wants to give you, your road is going to be a lot harder. That's just common sense. If you don't believe in God, fine. You believe in the universe. It's right in front of you. If you reject that energy, you're not going to have anything good for you. It's going to be bad. Let's just not, beat around the bush. Let's not candy coat shit, okay? It is what it is. It is what it is. You can't put lipstick on a pig and call it pretty. All right? I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to be rude. This is not necessarily you, Virgo. It could be the person that did this to you. Okay? But look how silent. This is the silent treatment, guys. This is going into your emotions and thinking and dealing with them. This is the same thing. Silent treatment, but instead of dealing with the feelings, you're just ignoring. You're quiet, but you're not doing anything about it. You're not doing the work. You're not going within. You're not dealing with your feelings. You're not realizing, geez, I messed this up. Geez, this is a bad situation. Geez, I hurt this person. Geez, I did the wrong thing. I made a wrong choice. I didn't learn my lesson. Damn, I could have done something. I missed an opportunity. Damn, I'm closed-minded. I missed an opportunity. Damn, why am I so selfish? Why am I so selfish? Do I have things I could do to better myself? Yeah. Read a book. Look at your astrology. Look at your chart. What is your challenge? What is your struggle? I'm going to ask a question right now because this is just too dang frustrating. Spirit, what is the Virgo challenge? It's either the challenge for the Virgo or it's a challenge for the Virgo's lover. What is the Virgo challenge? Ace of Pentacles. Accepting a new beginning with who? the Empress, a mother of your child, or a nurturing feminine spirit that wants to help you grow. This two are all about growth. They're all about growing and transforming. Hermit, Virgo, this is your reading, Virgo. Go within. What's your challenge? Go within to deal with what? Your Ten of Swords. And if this isn't you, Virgo, it's them. But look, there's the Virgo sign. You have to start over with this soulmate. If you do not clean your karma with this soulmate lover, and you choose another person, and you choose a different partner that is not meant for you, and that's a bad choice, you're going to keep continuing your burdens with you and your karma with you every chance you get. And it's going to follow you to work, and it's going to follow you at home, and it's going to follow you in your relationship, and it's going to follow you in the car. I'm talking little things like, speeding tickets, not finding a parking, not getting a good deal, maybe getting in an argument at a bar, or, somewhere driving, like road rage. It's like this karma is going to follow you. Spirit and the universe is going to tell you you're on the wrong path. And every time you get in your car and drive, you're on your wrong path. And every time you choose someone to be with and you think they're pretty or handsome or cute or whatever, Spirit's going to be like, you're on your wrong path. It's not going to work out. And then they're going to get crazy on you, or they're going to mess up, or they're going to take something of yours, or you're going to realize they're not honest and they're not genuine. And you're going to be disappointed. Or you're going to hurt somebody because you're doing this, and you're going to hurt your soulmate. And then when your soulmate gets hurt again over this third-party person, the universe is going to feel her hurt or his hurt. And they're going to go, oh man, not only did you hurt them before, here's a whole new dose of karma. Now I have to up your dosage. Why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep increasing your dosage of karma? Person, Virgo or Virgo person, the person with the Virgo. Why do you keep increasing your karma? Your karma is growing. It's not depleting. Ooh, that's scary, guys. That's scary. Your challenge is growing. It's not depleting. Oh my gosh. You're on the treadmill over and over. Oh, this is what has to come down. Something this week is going to come down. I don't know what it is. Let me see if I can get a clarifier. What's going to come down for the Virgo this week? What's going to come down for the Virgo this week? What is this tower? Let's clarify this tower for the Virgo. Just give me a card. Help me clarify this tower for the Virgo. Help me clarify the tower for this Virgo. What is the tower for the Virgo? Seven of Cups. Your options are going to run out. The tower is about your choices. Oh man, your choice is going to lead you to a tower. One more clarification for this tower for the Virgo. One more clarification what tower is about. Maybe someone seeing a Virgo is going to get broken up with. That's also a possibility. The Star and the Two of Wands. Star in reverse. Maybe an Aquarius. Maybe you started a relationship with an Aquarius. It's not going to work out. Also your future. The Aquarius stands for future. Notice how the tower was already falling down. In my other deck, this is the tower. So here the tower came down. This is clarifying the tower in this reading, and the star is here, but it's in reverse. It means that even though this tower is coming down, clarifying the tower, it's because you're not doing the right thing. You're not looking into the future. You're making selfish choices, and you're making bad choices. Bad choices. And that's why judgment's coming down on you. Judgment about relationships. And you're conjuring up these relationships. You're conjuring them up. You're bringing them to you. Page of Wands. You're starting new and fresh, childlike, without the knowledge you need to go forward. The knowledge you need to go forward is facing this, but you're not. You're being like a child. You're not letting go. I can go on and on. I'm just going to stop here. Virgo, you're not letting go of the past. Let go and deal with it. That's why you keep carrying so much drama in your life. Let go and deal with it. It would probably be more descriptive, guys, if I had a masculine Virgo reading and a feminine Virgo reading. But, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. If you'd like a private reading, I could. But this is the, reading I got for Virgo. If it resonates for you, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Sometimes I just pick up on the masculine or feminine Virgo reading. This could be a masculine Virgo reading. I am feeling like it's a masculine Virgo reading. I'm not going to lie. But please take what resonates for you, toss what doesn't. Please. And I'm sorry if this didn't resonate. And look at that. Didn't I have 10 of Swords here? And what was at the bottom of my deck over here? Oh yeah, this is some pain. It's also the ending of communication for a lot of people. Virgos, again, ghosted and cut them out. Not dealing with it. I don't know. Maybe communication's not cut, it's just not healthy. It's not good. With that Palace of Swords, it's very hospital-like, it's very formal, it's very emotionless, waterless. Lastly, we're going to do Taurus. Hopefully Taurus has a good reading. Oh my gosh, I don't want all my readings, Capricorn and Virgo, to be like downers. I'm sorry, guys. Again, like I said, it could be a masculine reading or feminine. Please take what resonates for you, toss what doesn't. If you'd like a private, more personal reading, contact me, and I can see what's going on in your exact situation. Okay, and if you want to reach me there, go on Facebook, Natural Intuition 1111, or you can find me on my website, www.naturalintuition1111.com. Okay, so find me. Taurus. Ooh, the Taurian energy. I like it. It's very stable. It's very strong. It's very grounded. Ooh, it's something good is being built. A good foundation. Taurus, you're building a good foundation for some future. That's what I feel. Okay, Taurus. Let's see what's going to go on for you. Taurus, what's going to go on for you? Ooh, this feels good. That feels well shuffled. Taurus, some love is coming your way. That's good. There's going to be some sparks of love. I see the Queen of Cups over here with the Two of Cups, Taurus. Something good is happening with a relationship. Something is going to be rejuvenated. Something is going to be healed. Old matters are going to be resolved. But I am still sensing there's that cycle. That cycle that has to keep going because something's unfinished. Okay, something's, maybe you just have unfinished business with a partner, with a soulmate, okay? You might have some unfinished business to attend to. All right. Taurus. Okay, bottom of the deck here. Clearly, I keep shuffling, and it's the Two of Cups. Taurus, there's a relationship coming your way. It's something big. It's something special. It's something long-lasting, and it's meaningful. And it's a deep relationship. Bottom of this deck here, we have the Knight of Coins. Sometimes things take time, and it's been taking its time for you, Taurus, but it's on its way. It's steadfast. It's true. There's some good karma coming your way. It's unavoidable. It's just taking time. Same thing here. Knight of Coins. Interesting. You still have something good on the way. Something very good on the way. It's not here yet. It's taking its time, but it will arrive. This is like just steadfast. Rain, sleet, or snow, I will be there. There's someone or something coming for you that's very good. I'm just going to start out with that one. Third-party relationships in reverse. It's ended. Great. Taurus, you had third parties at one point in your life. Seven of Cups. You were just an option. You won a battle. You're tired of being taken advantage of in some sense. The battle's over. It's been over for a little while. And now you're kind of waiting for your ships to come in. I feel this needs to be forward. You're waiting for results because you've been well-behaved, you've been well-mannered, you've been doing mantras, meditations, affirmations. You're not being argumentative. You're being very patient and kind. And you're waiting for these things to come in. Within 3 weeks, you are going to see a result. Look at that. Page of Cups with the Ace. I feel this needs to be forward. There's a new relationship happening for Taurus. I hope it's not, I mean, it could be someone from the past or it could be a brand new relationship. But point blank, with 2 Knights of Coins, this is the year that you are going to have a relationship. Okay? There is a new relationship coming. And it could be you, or it could be your loved one that you're thinking about. Maybe they're starting a new relationship. But there is definitely a new relationship in the works for Taurus. Somebody's starting fresh. Someone's starting new. It feels new. If it's not new, it feels good. It feels new. It feels rejuvenated with the page. Youthful, loving, romantic, uplifting, healing, and it just feels good. This is some much needed water, some much needed rejuvenation in a very long year of third-party relationship drama. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. And we have the Emperor in reverse. Interesting. Again, I feel like maybe for Taurus, you're not dealing with your feelings. Taurus, you have some feelings for someone. It's water and fire again, alchemical. You have feelings, but there's been so much pain and drama in the past, you're not really sure that it's worth fighting for. This is fighting for something, and this is not worth fighting for. It's in reverse. Someone's not worth fighting for. Or you feel that way anyways. Let's see, what was that comment? My husband, she has a kid, got pregnant on purpose to get him. She's very messed up and is smug right now. She is the third party. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yes, he has been in a third party for a whole year. Yep, there's the year in the third party. Remember, this is going to resonate for some people, and it's not going to resonate for everybody. So I hope this resonates for you. Remember, take what resonates and toss what doesn't. Someone is walking away from this relationship. The 8 of Cups. It's weird because I have to get my bearings. Look at this. We have the Page of Pentacles. This is a new beginning and a new year. Interesting. Here's a year. Here's a year. This is the year. Plus we have the Knight of Coins again, another year. It's like this is the year for this to happen. Oops. Strength keeps popping up. I don't know why, Leo. But it takes strength. But I can tell you, maybe just over this year, like she said, there's been someone that has been having drama in third-party relationships for a year. They felt like an option. They felt like they were just a choice. They were being used, cheated on, or just used and abused. Okay? They felt like maybe that person they were seeing stopped fighting for them. They didn't want them anymore. They walked away. They just gave up. This is fighting tooth and nail for what you want. It doesn't matter who you hurt because you're going to get what you want. So it stands for victory. This is no victory. It means someone stopped fighting. Someone gave up. And then you have the 3 of Wands. Because they gave up, you're waiting for that ship to come in. What's going to happen now? I'm done with this relationship. I'm walking away from it. What's going to happen now? With the 3 of Wands, in the next 3 weeks, there's going to be a new relationship. It's either going to be a brand new relationship or the rejuvenation of an old one. But someone has to walk away to find more happiness and more truth. This could also involve a child because the Page of Pentacles always does involve a child. Let's see, Tracy Root. Oh, I'm trying to read that, sorry. It's always hard to read Taurus in my situation as she believes my husband is hers and does everything possible to ruin our 27-year-old marriage. She will never let go. Oh my gosh, that is hard. Oh my gosh. Tracy Root. Yep, Virgo baby. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? Yeah, the Page of Pentacles can represent the birth of a child or the news of a child or good news to come. Maybe it's just good news that this relationship is going to take place. It can be rejuvenated. It's worth healing. It can happen. But grounded, stable, new beginnings with the Emperor. Grounded and stable, new beginnings. I'm going to read this because it's in reverse, and I'm familiar with the deck, but I'm not ultra familiar with that card. And I've read it before, but I need to read it again because I just want to give you guys the ultimate truth that I can give you. The reverse side, you know, because reverse is always different than forward. The Emperor looks upon the vista of his empire. Okay. Online reports say Demi Lovato's in hospital for overdose. Oh my gosh, yes, prayers to her, guys. Gosh, let's send prayers to her. Demi, please, we send you prayers and love and light. May you be rejuvenated and enlightened and saved and overcome this addiction. May you face your fears and not let the fears overcome you. All right, I give her peace, love, and light. Okay, guys, so with the Emperor in reverse, fair skies beckon good fortune, and high cliffs shelter the verdant valley below. From this vantage point, the Emperor keeps a vigilant watch over all those in his care. He draws his power from the sources symbolized on his throne, the sun, renewing the energy of the sun, the alchemical soul force of sulfur, and embracing the moons of the feminine power embodied by his Empress. When you get this side of the reading, you bear your responsibilities. Yet, you can be justifiably proud of what you have accomplished. But the strictness with which you go about your duties is taking a toll on you. Not everything has been set in stone. Leave some room for growth and change. If you are afraid to face the darker parts of yourself, you won't be able to help others with their own darkness. Interesting. So, great. The feeling is you're taking the responsibilities that you're having to deal with is taking a toll on you. Nothing's set in stone. Don't freak out and think that this is eternity and it's said and done. Okay? Use that feminine energy here on the back as well, which is the Venus water energy, as you can see, with the moons. She supports the sun. So have emotions and intuition, knowing that what you think is so detrimental is not set in stone. Okay? You need to seek that feminine side. This is why the Eight of Cups is here. You have to seek the feminine side, your emotional subconscious. You need to go within. Go within. Find yourself. There's a shooting star. Make a wish. Yeah, if things got shitty and heavy this year, they got shitty and heavy. But whatever happened had to happen for a reason. And because someone gave up fighting, I feel like in the beginning of my reading with the World in reverse and the Emperor forthright, you're not dealing with your emotions. And I felt that from earlier. I read that earlier, guys, in the very beginning of my reading with the Emperor not dealing with his emotions. And I'm feeling the same thing here. That card just explained it. Feeling like everything's set in stone. Not dealing with the feminine energy, which is the moon, which is the emotions. So I was dead on from the beginning. And this resonates for you in the Taurus reading. This energy you're feeling, Taurus, is deal with your emotions, not with your strength. Deal with the emotions inside because they need attention. The Ace of Cups is also enlightenment, kind of like the Ace of Swords, an aha moment, but it's a refreshing moment. Take a drink of this emotion. And what I mean by that is when you're feeling angry or sad or hurt, swallow it, feel it, meditate on it, deal with it, and let's move on. The Page of Cups is a student. They're always learning. He doesn't only represent a brand new relationship, even though in this reading there is a relationship coming forward for Taurus. But he also signifies a student learning. So always feel like you may be a strong, badass emperor, but never feel like you can't learn anything new about subconscious, spiritual enlightenment or love. Don't feel like you're so much set in stone in your ways and you know everything that you're not open to a refreshing course on emotion. I feel like that's kind of the overall. Work with yourself and your partner. If you're in a relationship, work with them. There needs to be a rejuvenation of love for the Taurus people. Love is of the essence. It's not time, it's love. Love is of the essence. Stop feeling so grounded. Don't give up because of the frustration of how long things are taking to surface. Because things are taking a while to surface. And you've probably been on this journey for a while. And this year probably took the biggest toll on you that it has out of all the years. This year is felt the hardest. But it's not set in stone. You are having a new beginning. There is a gift for a better year. There is a gift. So go with it. Don't be so hard on yourself. Good. This isn't such a hard reading for Taurus. Let's get the outcome. What's the outcome for Taurus? Besides this new relationship coming forward, what's the outcome for Taurus? What's the outcome for Taurus? Nine of Cups, Queen of Swords, Two of Swords. You have a wish to make. Be wise in your choice. Be wise in the wish you're making. Be wise in your manifestation. The Queen of Swords is intelligent and wise. She's been through the Three of Swords. She's been through the Five of Swords. She's paused and reflected with the Four of Swords. She's walked away from situations with the Six of Swords. She's dealt with lies and deceit with the Seven of Swords. She's dealt with being bound and trapped in her own emotions and depression and stress with the Eight and Nine of Swords. She's dealt with the ending of a cycle with the Ten of Swords. She's kind of been put through the ringer, this Queen of Swords. And this is your feelings, Taurus. You've been put through so much, Taurus. You've been put through all those scenarios. Those are lessons learned. Those are cycles finished. And for you, I don't think it's necessary that you're repeating a cycle, but that you have a choice to. For you, it's a little bit different than when I got the energy from the Capricorn and the Virgo. You're not being forced to deal with karma or being forced to redo a cycle, but you have a choice. Do you want to not change? Because the Five represents change. And there's a reversal. Giving up. Not fighting for it. Do you want to fight change or do you want to change? There is a choice. Do you want to accept this new future or this child possibly coming in the life? Or are you going to reject it? Are you going to embrace it with love? Anything that we do, if we do it with love in our heart, we're not wrong. If we're angry with someone and they've betrayed us, if we get angry, yes, we need to feel those feelings. But if we keep continuing to forgive and learn and grow in love, we're going to be okay. We're ultimately going to be blessed tenfold for our behavior in the midst of the storm. Because we are creating our own karma and cycle. And it's up to us if we want to create a karmic cycle of, past pain or future pleasure. But we're creating it. We have the choice to create it. So the Queen of Swords knows the decision is hers. You can cut people out, cut people off, or cut things out that no longer serve you as far as your own pitfalls. So this is up to you, Taurus. Don't be too stubborn. Taurus tends to be stubborn, but they're stubborn in a practical way. They're stubborn in the fact that they're so grounded and alert with what is good for people. They know how important foundation is, that when they're stubborn, they're like, look, I know this is best because I'm all earth. I'm completely grounded. I know what's healthy. I know what's strong. I know what's sturdy. I'm well educated in this scenario. So because they are well aware of the future and security, like future security and the security of a foundation, because Taurians are so aware of how to create a good foundation for their home and their future, they find it very hard to move with a water sign. And I feel like there is a water sign possibly you're dealing with, Taurus, and it's making you very muddy and your ground is unstable. How can you stand on mud? You have to sink. But that's what Spirit's calling you to do. They're calling you to sink. Just, feel the power of water. Let it make you moist. Don't let it completely submerge you. But let your foundation sink a little bit into the foundation with a little bit of water, a little bit of emotion, a little bit of mobility. And then when it dries and it settles over, there's some time that passes and that sun energy heats up that mud, you're going to be more grounded than just putting rocks on top of the earth. It's like building a basement to a new house. You're not just going to build a house on top of the earth. You're going to build deep into the ground, get it more of a foundation so it's not movable. So Taurus needs to understand that they have to be a little bit more watery right now, a little bit more moist, a little bit more soft to have a stronger foundation in the future. And I do find that Taurus is having a little bit of trouble letting that water in. And maybe it's just a water sign. Maybe there's somebody in your life that's a water sign. And you've kind of given up on this water sign. I mean, gosh, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 water cards. 6 is the number of balance. You have to balance out with this water sign, Taurus. And the choice is up to you, okay? No one's going to force you. And that's pretty much the reading I have for Taurus. All right. Well, I think that's a beautiful reading, guys. I'm going to give one outcome before I go for everybody. An outcome for the next few weeks. And I will use an oracle, of course. I'm going to use an oracle. I think I'll use my astrology cards, if you guys don't mind. Did you guys like that reading? Did it resonate for you? Yay! Did that reading resonate? I hope it did, guys. Please let us know in the comments if it did below the video. Not in the live comments, but if you could in below the video, that would be great. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use my astrology cards to get the oracle, and I'll read from it. Spirit, what is an overall reading for the earth signs? What is an overall reading for the earth signs? What needs to be a focus for them the next few weeks? Earth. This is your Capricorn and your Virgo and your Taurus. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Wow. I have Pluto. Pluto, guys, it rules the 8th house of transformation. Robert, my opinion of NASA changing the signs, I don't like it. I'm not going to accept that 13th sign. I'm not accepting it. I have to do a lot more research, but it's the snake, for one. I don't feel comfortable with it, and no one saw it coming before. It's odd, so I have to see how I feel about it. I need to be more researching about it. But I like the way we have our signs now. However, I do know that the way our orbits have changed, it has changed 30 degrees, which is quite a bit. That's a whole sign forward. And I know in the next, I think 20 years, it's going to change another like 10 degrees. So we're going to keep moving on our signs. So if you're a Cancer today, you could be, you know, whatever tomorrow. Okay? You know what I mean? If you're a Capricorn today, you could be a Virgo tomorrow. You know what I mean? You may already be a different sign. So look up your Vedic astrology. That is going to keep you more up to date in the future. Okay? But as far as like adding to what we've had for thousands of years, I don't feel comfortable with it. Anyways, we have Pluto, okay? And this represents the 8th house, okay? The ability to transform. Take a big leap forward and rebirth. The ability to transform and take a big leap forward and rebirth. Isn't that pretty? This is the overall oracle card for the earth signs. So earth signs in general, you are going through a transformation because you are dealing with karma. Everyone has karma, divine or not. Everyone has karma. Okay, and I'm going to read from Pluto. Okay. In each of us, there is an instinctive urge for survival, an impulse for life so strong it will transcend the most devastating of setbacks and lift us upwards into magnificence. This impulse has such transformative energies, it can take any situation, including an already good one, and make it incredibly productive. The part of you that is described by Pluto is now engaged, so you are given a powerful impetus for growth and rebirth. Impetus, not impetuous. What's wrong with me? I'm sorry. Life is an evolutionary process, and change is inevitable. The Pluto force ensures things into what they must become. I'm going to reread that because that's deep and it's important. The Pluto force ensures things grow into what they must become. That's why it's the 8th house, guys. That's why it's the house of transformation and death in Scorpio. You have to go through the 8th house. Everyone's going to have to deal with it. And they make you deal with things you have to deal with. In my earlier reading today here for you earth signs, I was feeling like for Capricorn and Virgo, you're being forced to deal with karma. It's funny that Pluto and the 8th house deal with karma. And you're being forced. The 8th house also makes you deal with karma from marriage or relationships with a spouse. You have to deal with the karma through that house, especially with in-laws and like contracts and things like that. You have to face those karmas. So here it says right here that the Pluto force ensures things to grow into what they must become, for they cannot stay as they are. Your karma cannot stay as it is. Okay, the maiden leaves home and becomes a wife. The wife gives birth to a baby, and the student becomes a professor. As we reach these milestones in our life and take the next opportunity, we cannot go back to the way things were before. We must evolve and we must grow. There's no turning back. This may require an ending. For instance, the wife may leave her job to have her baby, but the ending always has a new beginning. This is the promise of life itself, but in order to make room, and the thunder just started. This is the promise of itself, but in order to make room, we may have to let go of something to gain something new. We may, for instance, begin a whole new fabulous way of life. We end a bad relationship, even though the ending felt awful. You can't create something wonderful now. You can create something wonderful now. For the most intense and powerful energy in you is activated, which releases the power of the Kundalini, the secret and magical power of your unconscious mind. You may be in a period of immense change and transformation, but sacred creative forces seek to awaken you into higher consciousness and enlightenment. You should make the most of this possibility at this time. The only limit to what you can achieve will be your own imagination and confidence. So reach for the stars. All right, guys. Transformation. So yeah, the karmic cycle. Some of you guys have to go through it again because you have to learn that lesson. You can't get your way around it. You have to grow. You have to change. And if you don't deal with that karmic cycle, or maybe your partner, earth signs, is not dealing with that karmic cycle, then they also have to go through this cycle again to create the change that is needed to grow, because you can't move forward without the change. The change can't happen without growing. So they're two in one. You have to deal. You have to deal. And the universe and Pluto is here to ensure that whatever you're dealing with, it's going to come ahead better for you. So don't stress that it seems like a difficult change, or the Tower. Yeah, it may be difficult for now, but it's going to be for the better in the end. And that's it. That's my reading, guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I love you so much. Lots of love and light. Stay focused. And remember, just keep swimming. Please like and subscribe if you're new, or you just like to watch my videos. That way you could stay alert to any more of my live readings, and you can chime in and, get involved. If you would like a private reading, please message me. I'll leave the link below. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful day. If I can exit off.